We got married in '87 and lived on a very small place that my dad and mom had. We were able to buy another place in 1988. And so we purchased this place about 10 years ago. And even both of these places, the one that we got in '88 and this one, we always have worked with the conservation districts and with the people that we could try to get some new ideas and try to improve on the land, and we've done well. We've put a lot of pipelines in, many miles of water pipeline.
And water is a fickle thing in our county. We go pretty deep to water. Oftentimes we can go over 1,000 feet to access water. Through some programs they were able to address some of those water development problems. And we always have challenges on the side of storage, so we've really tried to implement enough storage so they have the availability of water, so we don't have a herd of cows that is just hanging around the tank waiting for the next drop.
Between the two places, there's probably 60, 70 different fenced areas with water in them that we rotate through in a year, and it gives us a lot of flexibility to try to to manage it the best we can for both the livestock and for the land.
One part doesn't get grazed till August 1st. The other two parts get grazed, and that's rotational grazing. We only stay in, like if we put 75 pairs in, we're probably in like these quarter sections, maybe 9 to 11 days in, and then we're out and we're done for the year. The west part, the half section, would be probably, 22 days or
21 days.
21 days.
I'm sure that we're doing the right things as best we can, but the weather is the big variable that it's really hard to overcome sometimes. Stressing these livestock was not a good thing. I mean, we try to, in shipping times, we try to walk our livestock into the corrals, a day or two ahead of time, or into a pasture close to the corrals, I should say, and try to do everything a little lower key, and it's better for them and it's better for us, and like Donna said, it's better for our relationship. I think the biggest thing you could do as an operator is try to keep those inputs down. We've always done that, and try not to buy anything outside that we don't need to. Very conscious about what we put in for inputs as far as buying hay, we just have it. Buying outside cattle, we don't. It's all kind of a closed herd. And so I think that is a big part of the equation.
They were always willing to look at new and different types of practices that might enhance their own operation. We're always careful not to get people into things that might steer them in a direction they don't want to go, but we certainly want to discuss all the possibilities so they know what's out there. So they've been really great at selecting activities through the Conservation Security Program and stewardship programs. I think they were surprised on some of the practices that they chose and the results that they've seen since then.
For the last 5 years, we did a fecal sample on each pasture.
Through the samples that we've taken, you can just see how quickly all their needs are met. When they're starting to get short of protein or phosphorus or whatever they need, and like if we've got some alfalfa in the fall and we rotate on that, it makes a tremendous difference. And that really translates into a better weight gain in the fall. I think we've improved the soil. We've gotten rid of a lot of the erosion problems. We've gone to no-till. We used to, raise wheat when we first got married, and we've quit that. Now we're working to raise feed for the livestock and trying to, work with the soil and everything that's around us the best we can.
I'm pleased to say that the House Vicas have been to most of the workshops that the Conservation District and NRCS have put on together. They aren't there just to show up, they're there to learn. They've been on bus trips to South and North Dakota. They're a very active part of all the education and very supportive of the youth in the communities, and feel very strongly that that's the group of people we need to be reaching.
We're lacking young people. I mean, we're fortunate here. We do have quite a few young people coming back, and that's what we need to push, because us older people, we're going. And so we need the young people, and they've done a great job of trying to encourage young people to come back, and that's what we need.